Hello, everyone. You have entered the battle phase. I am your host, the Midnight Bard, your favorite bard. And joining me, as always, is everyone's favorite co host who loves burnt toast, Derringer.
I I don't like burnt toast at all.
Do you not?
That's just factually incorrect.
Huh. Well, that's weird. I said it, therefore it must be true.
Uh, it's not. That's not how it works.
Well, I mean, I said it on the internet. That means that it must be true even more.
That's not how it works.
Is it not?
Well, if that's how it works, then today we're not playing Fire Emblem Engage Part 5.
Let me see here.
I said it on the internet, therefore we're now playing. We're playing RuneScape.
Yeah. Oh, Nelly Minx, hello. I seem to be having trouble with the chat. For some reason, the chat doesn't want to show up on the on screen, no matter what I do. So let's see. I might need to fix the chat later on, but I wonder what's going on.
I don't know. Maybe just after a year of streaming, we haven't figured out everything.
Yeah, no, this is a new problem. I haven't experienced this before, so well, I guess unfortunately we won't be able to see you guys' chat on screen, and we'll just have to we'll have
I was
to
gonna say I can read chat if you can't see it, but if
yeah.
it's just not on screen, then it's not too big of a deal.
Yeah, no, it's not on screen, but like if you could, yeah, I did try turning it off and on. Yes, I did. Um that's just such a weird problem to happen out of the blue, especially since it was working perfectly yesterday. Huh. Let me just take a quick look here, make sure that everything looks good. Is it something in the Yeah, don't know. There must be something in the code that I just like did not, because I was messing around with it earlier today, so that way it wouldn't be hidden behind my head as I streamed. But I guess here's where we are. I'll look into it today, and we'll work on making it fixed by this Sunday stream. So yeah, I apologize for not being able to show the chat, but we'll make sure that it's fixed soon.
I'm gonna assume that you did something when you were moving it that put it behind the background.
I probably did, and I thought for sure it might have been the overlay, but like as I'm messing around right now with where everything is, it's not the overlay. So a couple of things that we're going to be doing differently today is that I decided to try metagaming a little bit, just for the sake of making everything a little easier for me to understand, maybe making some later encounters a little less challenging. So I did look ahead into what each character excels in stat-wise, and I think I have a pretty good idea of which units I'm going to want in my final party, and which what units I'm not going to want, what classes I'm going to upgrade everyone into, beginning with Alir. Apparently it is a good idea to upgrade as soon as you reach level 10, which we did in our last session. So we're going to go ahead and promote her to her next class. We're gonna keep Anna in our party, but Anna's gonna require some work to course correct, because as it turns out, even though she's equipped to look like some kind of speed dex build, she's actually very adept at magic, with her magic growth being insane. So I'm thinking what we're gonna do is we're gonna change Anna into a mage class, the very first chance that we can get. And the way that we do that, as far as I learned, is by getting her up to level 10 first and then promoting her. So that's where we're gonna start here. And lastly, I think that I've been favoring Vander as my tank, but unfortunately Vander's very mediocre in the long run. He seems to be a very fantastic early game unit, but as the game progresses, he starts falling off really hard. So we're gonna favor Alfred instead, being the Lord unit from Firene, he's actually going to have some really decent stats. So that's a basic rundown of what I'm thinking of doing going forward. And also, Nelly Minx, yes, this is a Genshin Impact, the Genshin Impact known as Fire Emblem Engage. So
Sponsored by Colgate.
not sponsored by Colgate. This video is not sponsored, and particularly not by Colgate. If Colgate knew how bad my teeth was, they wouldn't touch me with a 10-foot pole. Yeah. No, my teeth whiz. Yes.
My teeth whiz.
My teeth whiz.
Cheese whiz.
Cheese whiz.
That's why
we need to get sponsored by Cheese Whiz. Teeth whiz.
We need to get sponsored by Teeth.
By
the
Teeth.
Movie that is mentally scarred a bunch of guys.
Yes, I'm not sleepy because I just got off work or anything. That's just mush mouth. So, all right, Smash Mouth. Because hey, now we're an all-star, and yes, Lurker. I was looking forward to keeping Vander on for the long run. I do like him as a character, but like in later battles, I mean, he's just gonna struggle to keep up with the rest of them. Or at least with the characters that I have in mind. And you know, we had a battle in our last session where we actually had to use the time crystal to rewind twice because 2 characters died, and I figure we can start taking advantage of promotions as soon as we can to make sure that that doesn't happen as frequently. So you know, let's aim to keep everyone alive and to use the time crystal only in dire circumstances. Like right now, the average battle for us is taking in the neighborhood of like 8 to 9 phases, 8 to 9 turns.
So great.
But I know that as Fire Emblem games progress, the later maps have a tendency to get to get ridiculously hard, to the point that you know, I've had battles in previous Fire Emblem games that took in the neighborhood of like 20 turns, 25. I think the highest one that I ever did was a 30 turn battle, but that one was on hard mode, so I was being really careful the entire time. So let's see. I think that the units that I'm deciding to keep Sappy. I forget that she's got her own vocabulary. I think that the characters that for now I'm gonna keep that I presently have are, let's see, we're gonna keep Louis on as a tank. We're gonna change Boucheron to more of a tanky build. We're gonna keep Bardi, aka Alir, and Yunaka as our swords classes. We're gonna try to correct Anna into a mage class, and I think the only other one that I can work into a mage class right now is John. I saw John's stats recently. I saw that he's got HP like nothing I've ever seen. I think he matches Boucheron as far as HP goes. So he's pretty up there. Other than that, I think his speed was his highest stat. So let's keep him in mind for now, and I guess we're gonna decide on what we do going forward. Also, I want to keep Fram because Fram makes me laugh, but problem with Fram is that it seems like the best class to promote her into is Martial Monk, and I heard from a lot of sources that that's not a good class. So I don't know. I guess we'll see. But let's see. For now, let's return to the Somniel. And we're going to run our usual gamut of things where we train, where we look at our animals, where we feed and dress up our Tamagotchi known as Pickles. And maybe even get some sleep and see if for once the person to wake us up is someone other than Clan.
It's gonna be Clan.
It's gonna be Clan. Oh, it looks like, all right. So maybe Lurker can enlighten us on this. But do activities on the Somniel only reset after you've completed a main chapter? Because last time we did not complete chapter 6. We actually did just a couple of side quests. It kind of looks like it because Pickles, I'm sorry, is not on his... Oh, well, we can feed him, but... Yeah, we can feed him, we can pet him. But let's take a moment to kind of check it out. Let's see if his meter goes up if we feed him. Yes, it does. Okay, cool. So we can do it in between missions. Fantastic. Okay. We're going to take as many opportunities as we can to increase his affection towards us. I hear that good things happen if he does that. Plus, he drops bond fragments, which, who doesn't like bond fragments? They're useful for a number of reasons.
I don't like them.
You don't like the bond fragments?
Yeah, they're kind of tacky.
I love the way that the game just kind of changes from like, okay, well, we're in the middle of very complicated tactical warfare where life and death hang in the balance, to let's dress up our cat. All right. Okay, we got bond fragments. I hear that one of the things that you want to do early on, which we're still on chapter 5, so I consider us as early on, is adopt at least a couple of dogs and put them out to graze, because the dogs find you ingots, like silver ingots, like for example the one that I just found. And those are good whenever you're trying to do stuff. I don't remember precisely what, but... My favorite after-battle activity: play fetch with my immortal pet. All right, so let's put out. Let's see. We're gonna go ahead and put the chicken into the stable, and we're gonna get the black illusion dog out here. That way, we have a couple of dogs. We can get some silver ingot, and then we can use it to further our war efforts. Yeah, I'm having trouble talking today. I said further, not further, as I intended. Okay, so I'm gonna guess that this just became unlocked. The Records Hall? What is this? At the Records Hall, you can edit profile card and view the cards of others. You can perform the same actions via the reference menu, though you can only stage photo shoots in outdoor parts of the Somniel. Oh, okay, so like if you're playing online, other people can see your card and your records and such. That's dope. We got a spirit gem. Alright, let's do some strength training.
Yes.
Oh, and it looks like we have a support.
What'll it be?
We have a support conversation with
How hard do
Vander,
you
so
wanna
we're gonna
go?
go ahead and go with that. I love how Alfred just asks, like, how hard do you want to go? You know, like I'm like phrasing. All right, let's train with Pickles. We can do it this time.
Keep
So
it up.
Pickles is like a safety net. I think he keeps you from failing 3 times.
My
Nice.
backup knife, apparently the safety just broke off.
Looking good.
Oh, that sucks.
I had to use it to open up the Aegis that I
Keep it
got.
up.
We got this. We're up to 7.
Looking good.
We're up to 9. Oh, that's bad. All right, Pickles had to assist. All
Perfect.
right, we got it though.
You got this.
Yeah. Learn my lesson. You got to hit the button just a little ahead of time.
Keep it up.
No, that's bad. Okay, we're good.
Nice.
3 more. No, that's bad.
Keep it up.
1 more. Oh, no. We got it. Okay.
Great job.
Hey, new record, SS. We messed up. Pickles had to help us 3
Messing
times.
up.
Yeah, I know. As it turns out, you know, it's really easy to mess up a push-up. I don't know.
I don't think I've ever messed up a push-up.
I do believe
Let's
that
do
the
this
twins
again
are waiting with a
sometime.
towel. They're my biggest fans after all.
But they gotta collect the gamer girl
Yes.
Colgate sweat to sell on the internet.
The gamer girl Colgate.
What'll it be?
All right, let's try something else. We're gonna do sit-ups. The point is, you tried your best, says Helix. Yes. All right,
How hard do you want to go?
we're gonna go normal, and we're gonna train with Pickles. Should be.
Keep it up. Looking good. You got this. Perfect. Looking good.
This is different. I expected that it was gonna be precisely like what
You got this.
the push-ups were gonna be, but no, this is different.
You got this.
And it feels like it gets like
Looking
more
good.
difficult as it goes. Like I have to mash the button more times.
You got
We got this though. Ah.
That's kind of how exercise works. The longer you do it, the harder it gets. Because you're getting tired.
My forearm is on fire. You wouldn't believe it.
Keep it up.
Sounds like a skill issue.
Three more. We got this. Ah.
Nice.
We got this.
Perfect.
I never thought that I'd actually be working up a sweat.
Great job. I'm so proud.
Gamer wore Divine Dragon Sweat for 1,000 gold. Triple S though. Okay,
Let's do this again sometime.
we're not gonna get any further by doing other exercises, but let's at least get our support conversation with Vander out of the way.
I've hit my limit for training today.
Yeah, no kidding. All that button mashing.
Work, Divine One.
Your arms are
I
going
brought
to
a
be
hot
like
towel
the
for your
size of
face. I
watermelons.
think you will find it most refreshing.
I brought a hot towel for your face. I think you will find it most refreshing. I love that.
Thank you, Vander. That's very kind.
Just don't give it to those two teenagers because they're
I
kind of
have also
creepy.
prepared a fresh change of clothes for you. When you change, deposit your dirty clothes into the basket, and I will wash them for you.
Okay, so Vander does my laundry.
I appreciate your generosity, Vander, but
Oh
I'd
no,
prefer to
Vander's a
take care of my
creepy
own
old guy
laundry.
now.
Certainly, you have other tasks to keep you busy.
Lurker did in fact call it. He said that somebody was going to be waiting with a towel, except that it wasn't Clan or Fram, it was Vander.
My only obligation is to you, Divine One. Feel no hesitation in asking me for anything.
But
It has been my duty to wait on you since long before you awakened. Were you to assume my duties for yourself, my position would cease to exist.
That's kind of
So
insightful,
please,
yeah.
leave these trivialities to me, where they belong, and trouble yourself no further.
If we took on Vander's responsibilities, then Vander would be out of the job.
again,
Which,
I appreciate your
how old
willingness
is
to help
Vander?
me,
Shouldn't he be retired?
But I do feel a bit bad about all this.
There is nothing in all of Helios to feel bad about, Divine One.
He's old enough.
Now I must insist you change out of your damp clothes before you catch yourself a cold.
Now, here's something that I have to wonder,
Agreed.
though. I wonder if Vander's stats. Vander's 45. He's closer to my age than I expected. That's scary. But let's see. So, I mean, dude looks pretty grizzled for 45, though, man. I'm not age shaming. It's just, you know, like, for 45, he looks like he's in his 60s. Although for a 60-year-old man, he's surprisingly ripped. Okay, now that we're out of that train of thought, I wonder if his stats are generally middle of the pack because of that reason. You know, like, because canonically, he's an older character, so his stats obviously wouldn't reflect the same level of strength as, you know, say someone like Alfred, who's younger and closer to his prime, you know?
My day
You're not
just
hurt or
got
anything?
more awesome.
Yes.
It's really weird to like come out here and just like find all of them working out. Like we have John and Fram. Oh, we have a
Yeah,
support
like,
conversation with
super
Fram?
quiet. Oh, you're back now.
Oh, okay. Did I disappear for a minute?
Well, you just got like super quiet for no reason.
You look so
And then-
shiny when you sweat.
You said stuff
Oh.
and you're back now.
Okay, I'm saving this one for the memes. This line, Divine One, you look so shiny when you sweat.
Every day we stray further from God.
Hey, look over here. Hey,
Oh my god.
the Divine One looked right at me. Thank you, universe, for creating someone so awesome and so very shiny. Fram? Oh, sorry. Am I distracting you? Well, you're not distracting me. Oops. Sorry. See, I'm here in my capacity as a president of the Divine Dragon Fan Club.
Oh god, we talked about this in a previous episode, didn't we? That there is such a thing as a Divine Dragon fan club.
I have a...
Every day we stray further from God.
Our mission is to support you. That's why I'm here giving you extra motivation.
Yes. Oh lord.
Thanks for cheering me on. But could you maybe not do it so close?
Lurker does bring up a point that, you know, technically the divine dragons technically are deities in this world. So Fram being excited over being noticed by divine dragon is kind of to be warranted, but like at the same time, I mean, like it's hilarious because she does it with all the gusto of like a teenage girl going out to see her favorite boy band. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You bet. I can
that,
stand back a little.
that you said.
And it's one of the reasons why I want to keep Fram in my party because she's so funny, you know?
Your favorite dragon! You!
Yes, it's very endearing, absolutely. Okay, so we've reached support level C with Fram. Okay. We love to see it. Let's see here. Nothing to find here. Ooh, the well is suddenly shiny, and I feel like I talked to Sigurd. I haven't talked to. Ooh, there's a sword in here. There's several swords in here. There was an axe and a spear. I talked to Sigurd, but Sigurd didn't say much. So we're gonna go find everyone else. We might go in there to do some training also.
Hello there.
It looks like Clan has a different colored speech bubble, which means that he might also have a support conversation. Also, I had to do a double take because for a second there I thought he was talking about our pet, because he says, "I wonder if they have any pickle making tools. What kind of pickles do you like, Divine One?" He does have a support conversation. Let's see what he says.
Clan? Psst. Clan? Clan?
Ah! My apologies, Divine One.
Is everything okay? You were really out of it.
I'm fine. Got a little distracted, that's all.
Okay, listen. I think you might be wearing yourself out.
What? No, I'm not. I was just, I'm really not.
Admit admit it. Your plate's too full with everything you do for me.
What? No! Absolutely not. If anything, it's not full enough. Pile my plate with more of those tasty, tasty responsibilities.
Oh my god.
Anything for the Divine Dragon.
I love these kids.
Seriously, whatever you tell me to do, I'll do it. Go ahead, give me an order.
Well,
Pile my plate with those
You
tasty,
insist.
tasty responsibilities, Divine Dragon.
Yeah, I just read it.
I order you to get some rest.
I'm upset that I read it. I'm upset that there's a thing that was put in a game.
Yes, we screenshotted it, so he's caught in 4K. Well, actually, I think that the Switch has like a max resolution of 720p. I don't know.
No fair. You cheated.
Sorry.
I don't know if that
Warrior
was supposed to be a joke or if you
Can't
were
have you
being
wearing
serious.
yourself out.
Now, I mean, I did screenshot it, so he's caught in 4K, but I also do believe that the Nintendo Switch caps out at 720.
You have to take
You
some
might
time
have to
off
double check me on
so
that.
you're ready
I'm not
in case the
100%
worst
sure,
happens.
but I think so.
But...
Rest, clan. That's an order.
All right. If you insist, I'll just lie down for a bit.
I think this is our B support with Clan. Yeah, this is our B support, which makes me think that he's going on like this overarching arc on his support conversations where he's gonna go from being like overworked and like overzealous to being like more relaxed and, you know, like, yeah, less of a obedient slave and more like a good friend. Marth says. Okay. We got Micaiah over here. Oh, and we have a support conversation with Yunaka also.
Oh my!
Alright, let's see here.
Ooh!
Yes, we have a support conversation with her. Neat.
Impressive work out there today, Yunaka.
Whoa, what? I got praise from the Divine One? Zappy! I'm thrilled. Beyond thrilled.
I'm serious. Skills like yours are in high demand. You must have been a
Not
mercenary
even
or
gonna
something.
lie. Like, would not surprise me if
mercenary,
while
yeah.
the Divine Dragon's
Even
asleep, the two twins are
mean-
just like standing, staring up through the window.
Obviously, I've murked a time or two.
Creepers.
No big deal.
One thing that I would like to kind of like, if they gave me this option after the support conversation, I would have been like, this is perfect. It is, you know, since Clan's always the one watching you sleep, or in our playthrough at least, he's been the one watching us sleep. The moment that she orders him to get some rest, if he goes to sleep, I would love it if they gave you the option to watch him for a change, see how he likes it.
I
It's
thought
probably what
so.
he wants.
With strength like yours, you must be pretty well known too.
Sure. I mean, yep. People know me.
I'll bet some of our allies are well acquainted with your reputation already.
Yunaka started off by being really sus, and I think that just keeps happening over and over, where she's like so dodgy about her past that something tells me it's gonna come up later in kind of like a big reveal type thing.
I'll have to ask around. There must be stories.
No. I mean, could I ask you to maybe not do that?
You know what? Here's the thing, though. Even if it's not a part of the plot in general, it probably will come up in like the higher support conversations.
What? Why?
Because I lied. Again. I've never been a mercenary. You said it and it sounded nice, so I went with it. I'm sorry.
I'm confused.
She's like so bad at lying too, where it's like, hey, you know what? We think this, and she's like, oh yes, totally. And then afterwards, she's just like, on second thought, I'm lying.
You asked me about my past.
At least you can
My
tell that
parents,
she's honest then.
and just like always,
Yeah.
I hid behind
She's
a
bad
lie.
lying.
There's no one as honest as a bad liar.
I'm truly sorry, Divine One. I should not have deceived you. You were only trying to praise me, and I just had to go and ruin it. I'll take my leave.
Yunaka?
Could you lie to a possibly divine figure? Yeah, probably. As far as I can tell, Alir is not omniscient, so if you lied to her, she probably would just take it in good faith. But you know, a divine being though, like if you lie to them and they find out and it doesn't please them, then you know they could smite you. So I mean, there's that. All right, let's see what goes in here. Something important. Oh, okay. So I think that we rest. And let's see who wakes us up this time. Someone's coming in. If it's Clan, I'm gonna lose my...
Hey, Divine One. Oopsie.
No, this time it's Fram.
You must be tired. Wish I could let you sleep. But no can do. Divine One! Arise, oh Divine One. Aw, I'm kidding. I'm no good at sounding proper.
Okay, so here we go. We've gotten sleep. We've played with Sami. I'm sorry, Pickles. I keep defaulting to like their default names without meaning to.
Yeah, why do you do that?
No idea.
Because it's not like we've been calling it Pickles for the past like 4 days.
No, I have no idea why that happens. Oh wait, who was that? Oh, Alfred.
Hey there.
Alfredo.
Alfredo got nothing to say. Maybe have a meal? Who's cooking? Anna's cooking.
Welcome!
Oh, we never used Atia's meal. Yeah, that's true. Alright, well, who do we want to build bond with? I'm gonna say... Let me think. We're gonna go with Alfred. What's the effect here? Defense. We're gonna go with this one. We're gonna put a peach in there. Right, yes. That is something that I totally forgot about. That
Also a great
with
chef.
Celica's skill,
I don't like knives much, but I'll do my best. I'd put this up against any cook's best. Yummy!
A solid meal to build solid muscles.
yes, Celica's favorite meal ability makes it so that we can regain all of our engage meter. Okay, we obtained. Oh my God, Anna has a knife. Especially
Why
since
does
you know
that child have a knife?
Monica Real gives her such like a gremlin sound that I'm just kind of like, yeah, we probably shouldn't let her have a knife. This is probably a bad idea. Who gave the child a knife? Alright, some training here. We're gonna do some emblem training. Now, we know that Anna will develop most of the magic, so we're just gonna go ahead and have her go all the way to level 5 with Celica. That way she'll be able to obtain some of the inheritable skills and we can start customizing her in that direction.
I'm Celica. Are you my opponent?
Although it makes me feel a little bad. Oh wait, no! Anna's actually holding up against Celica! Oh, well, it was. For a second there, I was like, will this be the first time we win? And no. No, it wasn't. Like, Celica flat out stomped her.
In honor of meeting you, I'm holding a special sale today. I'm gonna rake in the cash.
Oh, what a cute little shop. You've gone to so much trouble that I have to have a look.
Okay, so she's bonded with Celica now. We got magic +3. We have resonance, which says that whenever we're equipped with a tome, if the unit's HP is 2 or more, unit loses 1 HP at the start of the combat and deals +2 damage during combat. That's what Saline has right now. We also got Tome Precision, which grants hit and avoidance +3 when using a tome. Also, unit can inherit this emblem skill, so great. We're in a good start here. Let's go ahead and try and inherit some skills onto Anna. We're gonna make her out to be our glass cannon mage. Oh no, we don't have enough SP. Oh yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. Let's grab the cheap skills because we can. We're gonna grab Tome Precision and we're gonna grab Holy Stance. And we don't have any more SP that we can spend, but yeah, we're gonna try to get that magic +2, etc. Let's see. Who else? I think we wanted... we were gonna reassign Sigurd onto Alfred. So let's go ahead and do some bond training there with Alfred and Sigurd.
Alfred has arrived.
I am Sigurd of House Chalfie.
Now Sigurd is ridiculously strong. So yeah, there it goes. One shot.
Still need to work on.
I was gonna say, like, Sigurd was ridiculously strong and he just took out Vander like it was nothing. So I didn't expect Alfred to do well, but
I
yeah.
visited the Divine Dragon lots of times over the years. We're practically family.
Yeah, that's how that works.
A persistent presence can form bonds deeper even than blood. They are to be cherished.
Okay. Got it. Alrighty, and let's see. I think we can do one more, and let's go with Fram and Micaiah. I feel like this is probably gonna go, because we're gonna try to keep Fram on staffs and staves if we can. So we're just gonna try to go for that, and we'll probably start training John in the same general direction.
I'm Micaiah. Let's make this match a good one.
Let's see who will come out on top. Oh. Oh my gosh, Fram actually stands a chance. Yes! There we go! First win, baby!
I did it! I won!
It was bound to happen sooner or later.
You always look like you're having so much
Oh,
fun.
now I
Fram.
know who the, like, best person is.
I mean, I can't put a smile on the Divine Dragon's
Can't be
face
argued.
if I'm not wearing one myself.
Alright, so we got Staff Mastery, Healing Light, Staff Proficiency, Resistance +3, Skill Inheritance, and yeah, good. Let's see. Who do we want to raise in level? We want to promote Anna as soon as possible, so we're just gonna start her training right now, and hopefully we can kind of like
Hi there!
get pretty far there.
Call me Lady Anna.
I am Etier, a royal knight of Firene.
Who's gonna win, Anna or Etier? Oh, that's a pretty good hit. But Etier is probably gonna double, so... Nope, nope, nope. Anna takes it. Hey, we're winning all of a sudden. This is great.
Time. Have I got just the thing for you?
Fantastic. One more time. Plus, Anna has that make a killing ability, which is
Anna, the
good.
mysterious merchant.
I am Boucheron, Royal Knight of Firene.
I'm sorry to say, there's no way she wins this.
Here,
No. No, maybe. Oh, she does?
More experience warning. One out.
Wanna win next time? Have I got just the thing for you?
I
1
can
HP. Wow.
I cannot believe she's killing like this, man. This is insane. I was like, with that TA, oh, she's an archer, sure. I mean, like,
Buy something.
I'm, Jean. Should I really be here?
Why me?
that's 3 for 3, dude.
Sparring with you.
Wanna win next time? Have I got just the thing for you?
All right, so we got her up to level 6 as an axe fighter. She needs to be at level 10 before we can promote. All right. So let's just go ahead and back out of here. Yeah, she really is making a killing in the arena, isn't she? Okay. And let's see, I think that we've spoken to everyone who had something to say. Well, actually, you know what? We can double check it here. I think that the map will tell us who we've spoken to, who we haven't, and who has new things to say. Now, yeah, we should be good. We should be good to go. Well, you know what? A couple of things that I wanted to check out now that I've started looking into it. Let's see if we can do some engraving and stuff like that.
Well, you have to talk to everyone too, don't you?
Of course I do. It's important to.
Yeah, you haven't done that yet.
Alright, so what does this do? This increases the hit. This increases the crit. This increases other things. This lowers the weight, which is interesting. Increases avoidance. Huh. Let me think here. I bet you that... Oh, we can. Interesting. Yeah, let's go ahead and do this. Engrave that with that. That way, whenever we're engaged, we got cool stuff we can do. This is on Alfred, I'm pretty sure. We're gonna want to start helping Alfred out, so let's just do the same. Okay.
I'll be here.
And I think that's all the bond fragments that we have thus far. Why are you guys...
Ooh.
That's interesting.
Oh my.
They're the only two that have like a speech bubble next to them right here. Why is that? Let's try this.
Thanks.
Oh, okay, so this is like, alright, we give them gifts and increases bond. Neat. Okay, I think we are good to go for the next, mission, so let's move along. That's an interesting, deepest, darkest secret. Bedhead only on the blue side of her head. Let's see here. Oh, that's another thing that I meant to do. We need to go into the ring chamber, polish rings, and etc. That's something that slips my mind every time that I come back to the Somniel. It's like, hey, you know what? We got a whole host of things we need to do, up to and including polishing our jewelry. Alright. Polish rings.
It will take some work. Thank you. The ring looks amazing.
Yeah, she does have a lot of hair. That's for sure. It flaps behind her like a cape. Oh, okay, so this is another way to build bond. Alright.
I hope you'll clean it well. It will take. Your cleaning skills are impressive.
Okay. Polish the Ring of Sigurd. We're gonna go with Alfred. And let's get to polishing.
This ring is filthy, don't you think? Your skill is a... Are you a professional? Well done. The ring shines like new.
First thing he says, like, this ring is filthy, don't you think? I'm like, oh yeah. To try to keep it cleaner in there, Sigurd.
And then you just clean it.
And then I just clean it, yeah.
This ring is filthy. It looks good as new. Thank you.
Okay. So we got a little bit of bonding. Let's see, can we melt some bond rings? Not yet. Doesn't look like it. We should try to, like, create bond rings off of Micaiah. I think she's the only one that we don't have any bond rings for. But at the same time... We have 2 that we can create, because that's how many bond fragments we have left. Alright. That's got a magic +1 effect. For a white knight, he's, yeah. I don't know where that's going. Alright, so we've done that. Inherited skills, let's go ahead and equip. Grand Savo, Perceptive, if the... Yeah, let's equip that. Oh, no, we're just, gaining them here. We're not actually... Alright. We probably can equip them off of our main menu. Nope. Where do we go to equip inherited skills? Loading screen. Alright. Alrighty, let's carry on. Next mission. Okay. Let's see here. Alright, so that's fast travel. Okay, here's how it is. We manage classes in here, so we're gonna go ahead and hit that. Manage skills. Grab the hit +10 to Vander. Found it. We'll also have to equip the lunches, correct? We have no inherited skills on Fram. Did I master sealed earlier? No. I don't know what that means. You talk about like a promotion? Is required to change unit into a different class. All units start with innate proficiency. Units with this areas. Units can acquire new proficiencies from emblems. This allows them to change to any class. Right. So right now she wouldn't be able to change into anything. Right. So let's go ahead and do that. We're gonna try to promote her. We can go into Divine Dragon. I think that I wanted to go into... Let me see. What does Divine Dragon do? Let's see. We got a Master Seal that we can use. Keeper of the Power of the Great Reigning Dragon uses Divine Dragon Swords and Martial Arts. Units engaged meter is shortened 1 step. Okay. It raises the dexterity and the speed to 12 and 15. I think that I wanted to go into Sword Master because that one was going to have like the highest boosts to stats. But it looks like we have to... Okay, so these are like really advanced classes. Or we need different proficiencies is what we need. So for Sword Master, we need to be a Sword Fighter level 10. But in order to be Sword Fighter, we first need to get a second seal. So we can't go there yet. Okay, so we can also break magic foes and switch weapons so that we don't get broken. Alright. We can always come back and swap to a different class, but we are going to need another Master Seal, though. So we do want to promote. I wonder if it's the... because I wanted to promote to... the Sword Master, but we're not a sword fighter yet, and we can't promote into a sword fighter without a second seal, so how easy is it going to be to get a second seal?
That is a good question. I don't even know what a second seal is.
Yeah. Oh, okay, so in the future we'll be able to buy more Master Seals, so we could always come back and do it. So let's just go ahead and change class right now and go into Divine Dragon. Ah, it comes with an upgraded costume. Perfect. Okay, so let's move into one of these, oh, you know what? Let's see here. We're gonna go ahead and swap the emblem ring. We're gonna remove Sigurd off of Vander. And we're going to put him on Alfred. There we go.
Sigurd, I am ready.
And I think we can do... Let's see. We're going to equip Anna with the... Hold on. Where are we? We're going to equip her with the Micaiah Bond Ring that gave magic +1. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so Chapter 9 is about the earliest we can get the second seal, so we're not going to hold our breath on that just yet. We can come back and, you know, course correct as soon as we can. So let's see. Okay, let's equip. What do we got here?
What chapter are you on?
We finished chapter 5, so we're technically on chapter 6.
Okay, Lurker said the earliest you can get a second seal is chapter 9.
Yeah, so it's kind of one of those things where it's like, probably don't worry about it just now. We'll come back and we'll course correct later, you know? We can do that. That's not gonna help. Alright, so maybe put a bond ring over here on Louis. We had one that was beneficial to defense. So we're just gonna give him that. I think we're gonna make Louis one of our main tanks. Probably gonna upgrade his class into something with a little higher mobility. Maybe if we can make him a mounted unit later on, that probably will come in handy a lot. Alright, and now that we've done that, let us proceed. What do we got here? We could do training in Firenze Castle, which is basically just another side mission. Or we have a skirmish in Floramil Town. And let's see, we usually can squeeze in about 2 per... Okay, we usually can squeeze in 2 per stream, so let's see what the rewards on them are. We get iron in one, and in the other one we get a bunch of like cooking materials. And animals that we can adopt. Okay. So, how about we progress to the main story one first, and then we'll come back. We'll circle back to these. So, oh, actually, we're in chapter 7, as it turns out there.
Oh.
Yeah. I thought that we were on chapter 5. I guess we progressed to chapter 7 without even noticing. Or maybe I just jumped a whole chapter, you know? Maybe we're that good at Fire Emblem. Maybe we're just that good at engaging.
So, we made it across the border. We're in Brodia territory now.
The landscape here, it's so different from Firenze. Nothing but rugged terrain all around us.
Watch out!
Whoa.
We're under attack?
What knocked it off course?
Name yourselves!
I would make the same request of you. After all, you are the one sneaking over our border.
Oh, are these units we're going to be able to recruit? Yeah, that was almost a crit for sure.
Identify yourselves, or I will assume you are thieves.
We have an archer. We have someone was using a tome.
I'm the divine dragon from Lethos, not a thief.
I am Alfred, the heir to the throne of Firenze, and your ally.
The Divine Dragon and the Crown Prince of Firenze.
That's right.
Let's see some ID.
Who are you to shoot at us like
I don't trust you guys.
I
I don't know what the Prince of Firenze looks like. Oh, wait, what is happening? What is happening?
I am so
Only good things, I assume.
I threatened the Divine Dragon and the Crown Prince of Firenze. I'm begging, please find it in your hearts to forgive me.
Okay, this was unexpected. Yeah, I would be really hard to convince of like things that everybody just kind of takes at face value. You're like, I'm the Divine Dragon. You don't look like no dragon to me.
No harm was done.
Dragon D's.
That was quite the bow, soldier. Must have been hard on the knees. Wait a second. Your face looks awfully familiar. You're not just a soldier, are you?
No, I'm Alcrest, second Prince of Brodia.
Second Prince of Brodia, the land of bros.
Prince?
I thought so. How's it going, Prince Alchrist?
Even worse than usual. I'm sorry for taking so long to introduce myself. Oh, these are my retainers, Lapis and Citrine.
Okay, so those are in fact recruitable units.
Honored to meet you and your coterie.
I think that Citrine is one of the better mages. Let's have a look. Look at like all of my notes over here. So Citrine is sitting. No, she's not. Well, yeah, kinda with HP and magic being her best stats. Alchrist about the same with Dex and Speed, so he's gonna be one of those Dex builds. And the other one was Lapis, who has a pretty high HP, pretty high speed, so we can probably do something with that.
Yeah, welcome to Brodia.
I can't say I feel very welcome. You still look like you're ready to kill us.
We're merely a little tense.
Let me guess.
My father, King Morian, received word from Queen Ev that your party was on its way.
Probably had a run-in with the people from the Svel Dragon people.
He ordered us to meet you at the border and formally welcome you to the kingdom. We've been waiting for a long time. And all we encountered were bizarre creatures or bandits.
You guys look like you're still ready to kill us. What? No, no. Hides a gun behind her back. Like, no.
We assumed you were more of the same.
I'm sorry for the delay. We had to take a little detour.
Yeah, we actually had to take quite a few detours. You know how I do about talking to everyone in the game.
Still, if your arrow hit the Divine One, Brodia's standing would have been seriously hurt. Be more careful next time, Prince Alchrist.
I will. I really am sorry.
You cannot be held liable, Alchrist. You had no way of knowing who they were.
Now, here's something that I have to say, and that was... Well, I had to say it, and all of a sudden it slipped my mind. It was something kind of important, but I guess it'll come back to me.
Was it not possible for your party to arrive in a more royal, more resplendent manner?
This is the Kingdom of Warriors. If you can't dodge one arrow, you're not worthy to enter.
Oh, yes. They're the Kingdom of Might, but their prince seems a little meek. I wonder if he's kind of like the oddball in his family.
Here, the weak serve the strong.
Maybe.
Maybe we should give you a little test.
What did you say?
She didn't mean that. Apologies.
Yeah, see, his retainers are putting up
too much value on strength.
a much stronger front than he is. I mean, like, the moment that he knew that he was in the presence of people that he was waiting on, I mean, he was just like immediately like, nope, 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 nope. I don't want to upset anybody. We're good. I'm sorry, you know. But yeah.
Besides, you have nothing to prove. I am well aware of your battle prowess, Prince Alfred.
Oh, well, thank you.
I am so sorry for all this. So sorry. And I'm sorry it's me greeting you instead of someone better.
You can stop apologizing. I'm grateful that a prince is here to receive us personally.
Really? You're grateful to see me?
See, that statement right there kind of solidifies it for me. I kind of feel like compared to his siblings, he's not going to be as well liked because of his meek demeanor.
He's doing his best.
Yes.
Yeah.
Honored, in fact.
How polite of you to say so. Charming as well as divine, I see. Could you do me the favor of being less dazzling? I find it
Oh god.
so hard to shine as it is.
Is he? Oh no. Oh, he's so he's got this defeatist mindset. I don't. Oh. Also, something tells me that he'd be happy to join the Divine One fan club. Only $49.99 per month. You get your sampling of of Divine Dragon bathwater.
Now, come with me. I can show you the way to Brodia Castle. We will arrive at the Grand Crossing soon. That will take us to the castle.
Good.
Divine One, if I may. I was wondering about something Queen Ev said in her letter.
Okay.
Is it true that Illusia has released Sombron?
Illusia, that's the name of the evil country.
It's true. An Illusian we fought told us as much.
I see. We'd heard rumors to that effect, but I didn't dare believe them. Those neighbors of ours. You will need all the rings to defeat the Fell Dragon, right? For generations, my country has possessed the Ring of the Young Lion.
And speaking of bathwater, did anyone clean them while they were sleeping? Oh, like when they were sleeping for 1,000 years? I kind of assumed someone must have. Otherwise, that would have been a little gross. That might be the original purpose for the retainers, for all we know. I have like this weird feeling that, you know, like Clan and Fram would have a difficult time staying away from that particular task. Like, you know, you'd wake up, they'd come to wake you up, and they'd be like, "Don't worry about bathing, Divine One. We did that for you while you were sleeping."
The Ring of the Young Lion.
Ring of the Young
It has
Lion.
a red stone and a certain gallant aura. Diamant, the Crown Prince, told me he's been hearing a voice from the ring. He's a remarkable person. I'm lucky to be his brother.
You really admire him, don't you?
Oh, yes. He's strong, wise, humble. The king adores him, as do our people.
Yes, at least Vander seems responsible. I don't know that I would trust Clan and Fram.
My brother is cut from the noblest cloth. I'm afraid I was made from the tatters.
Aw, man. I feel so bad for Alchrist. He's very clearly not comfortable in his own skin.
There's no need to be so hard on yourself.
Let's see. Diamant is his brother. They have relatively similar stats, just that in different houses. Diamant has a whole lot more HP. Alchrist is a dex speed build, but like Diamant seems more tanky.
Ah, there it is. The Grand Crossing.
The Grand Crossing.
There seem to be a great many soldiers out today. Wait a moment. Those are... Illusion soldiers. They're occupying the bridge.
No.
How are these Illusion soldiers getting so far inland into Brodia? They're almost at the border.
Finally, it took you long enough.
Oh.
Rude to keep a princess waiting.
That's an interesting looking character.
Princess?
That would be me, the second princess of Illusia, Hortensia! Now then, hello, everybody!
Illusia's second princess?
Uh-huh, in the flesh. And you're the divine dragon.
Right.
Ew, I knew it! I can totally tell. You're the prettiest. It's a dead giveaway.
No, that is how you recognize the main character.
I was the only divine dragon. You could have knocked me over with a feather when I found out there was another one. Wow, those mismatched eyes of yours are something to see.
Something tells me we're about to venture into battle.
Don't come any closer. You wicked Illusians aren't worthy to approach the divine dragon.
Nobody asked you, Brodian. Besides, we're not the wicked ones. You are. My father says Brodia is a greedy, barbaric country. You're always invading our territory, taking our land. It's the worst.
Huh, interesting.
Do you know how many people you've hurt? Not just soldiers, but regular people.
Okay, so we're starting to see that the world's not, strictly speaking, black and white. There's shades of gray here, with Brodia being kind of a... having imperialistic tendencies. Okay.
We're not just invading to expand. We are keeping your vicious, unpredictable kingdom in check.
The two sides to the story.
Invasion to take your revenge?
Hardly.
I couldn't lead such an ambitious attack. I'm just here to take your rings. By order of my father, King Hyacinth.
Ah, maybe Sombron is the good guy. Maybe. What's it called? The fourth route through 3 houses, not the. Shoot, I don't remember the name. It's the one that you get if you reject Crimson Flower. The church route. You found out that so if you went Crimson Flower, and you stopped, you would have been under the impression that the church, Rhea and shoot, I forget their names, Rhea and Flane and the guy Sedith, who was Saint Keyhole, that all of those guys were just bad. However, I think it's Silver Snow is the name of the path. However, if you reject Crimson Flower and you go down the Silver Snow route, you find out that they weren't actually bad guys. They were just kind of like in weird circumstances. So, yeah, you know. Silver Snow, precisely, yes. Azure Moon would being the Blue Lions, Verdant Wind being the Golden Deer, and Crimson Flower being the Black Eagles. Also, the DLC in that particular game was awesome. I thoroughly enjoyed the DLC on 3 Houses.
He told you to do this? Yep. Now, if there are no more questions, fork over the goods and we'll all go home breathing.
Never.
Aw, I thought nabbing your rings would be the easy job.
Ashen Wolves, precisely, yes. Constance and Balthus being my favorite of the 2. Now, there is a question that begs to be asked here. So, the kingdoms are holding on to the rings, but if Illusia is kind of having this heel turn, how are we going to get their rings? I feel like we're either going to have to take them by force, or that they're going to have some dissenters who are not going to want to any part of bringing back the Fell Dragon.
Lucky big sis getting to attack the castle instead.
Oh, so this is a two-faced attack. We got the attack taking the bridge here, and the other one attacking the castle.
The Crown Princess? She's going to attack Rhodia Castle?
Oops. Probably shouldn't have said that.
We must go right away.
Yeah, you know, like you'd be surprised what being a nice person gets you. To say pretty please, and maybe she would have just handed the rings over.
Gonna be so proud of me. All Illusion soldiers, forward march! Get me those rings!
Okay, maybe this is going to be different whenever we actually see the map, but right now I'm seeing a lot of armored units. So we're going to have to rely on... We're probably going to have to equip ourselves with some heavy armor piercing equipment. So, because this guy's armored, this is just a regular illusion soldier. Although he's got backup, so that's something that we got to keep in mind now. Last time we kind of had a lot of weird moments when the backup would just kind of like do the chain attack. And it looks like that's precisely what we got here. So, mages. So we're going to make use of our martial fighters. Our martial monks. We got some cavalry. So we got enough armored units to want to make sure that we can be properly equipped for them. We have enough cavalry to where things like the Rider's Bane would probably be a good idea. And we're going to want Etier because there is a significant amount of flying units. And I don't think that anyone besides Etier presently can use a bow. We can snipe them with magic. Yeah, we can engage first turn and maybe just not go too far. My typical approach to maps is to try to draw aggro where I can. And then just kind of like, as soon as I gain the upper hand, start pushing forward. But we'll see how it plays out in this particular one. So let's have a... So we know that we're keeping armored units and flyers in mind. So we're gonna need our martial monks. We're gonna need John. We're gonna need Fram. We're gonna need Etier. And as far as the mounted units and the armored units, we're just gonna need to get some weapons that deal with that. So we have an armor slayer on Bardi, so that's not something to worry about here. Well, firstly, how many units can we take into this battle? We can take, let's see, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right. We got a Rider's Bane on Louis already. Let me think here. We want to take Anna because we want her to level up. She's an Axe Fighter backup, so right now she kind of fulfills the same role as Boucheron a little bit. Her strength is at 12, whereas Boucheron's is also at 12, so we will swap out Vander for Alfred. And we will swap out, let me think. Magic is a good thing to have. But I think we can do with strictly Saline and do without Clan. We're just going to take Etier instead. That way we have an archer. She's got a steel bow and an iron bow presently, so she's got what she can. Yes, indeed. Yes, she does have a new ability that we can take advantage of. So I think that these are the units that make the most sense. Part of me also doesn't want to take Louis. Maybe Boucheron instead. Maybe Chloe instead. I like the idea of having high mobility. Louis feels like we would be advancing at a snail's pace because he's a heavily armored unit. However, he did come in clutch during our last one. However, our last one was in a much more enclosed space, so he could just act as a wall and allow nobody to move. So I think that that's probably what I'm going to do. Just for the freedom of mobility, we're going to go with Chloe. Let's see. We have... I think that we're good. So now let's look at our equipment. We have several swords on Bardi. What does no wait, yeah, we do want to take, let's see. Going slowly but having move is better on this map. Okay. So let's do that. We want to have mobility, let's just not push too far ahead. Now let's look at the equipment loadout. So we know that we have an armor piercer here. A Saline can in fact use swords too, yes. We can probably do without the illuminating stave on Fram. And let's see if we can put something on her that will do a lot more. What does Obstruct do? A stave that conjures a massive ice that makes one space impassable for one turn. I feel like that's good. We might be able to use it for the sake of slowing down the enemy progression. So yeah, let's go ahead and equip her with that. Alright. And then we're going to equip Saline with something else. So let's see. Manage items. Let's see what we got. We're going to go ahead and give her a sword. We have... What kind of swords do we have? We don't have anything... You know what? We might also use some tonics. We're going to go ahead and equip her with... a steel sword. We can like kind of swap back and forth. What kind of tonic would be best for her to use here? What do we got? We got vulneraries. Let's see. So we'll just purchase some from the shop before we move in. All right, John. What do we got for you, John? We got a stave that does healing. And that's about it. He should probably take... Let's go ahead and take Anna's meal. Alright. Yanaka with her swords and her stave should be good. Anna, what can we give Anna to make her a little more... She's gonna need something that can... Yeah, like a hammer. Take out armored enemies. Alright. So that's how we're gonna progress here. Alright, let's see. Chloe, what can we give you? We got a javelin, we got a slim lance. Is there anything else that we can equip her with that will make sense? You're right. That, let me double check that. Is that something that might be something that we swap later on, or that we get something different for. Alright, I know that I had a couple of different bows. These bows are good against flyers, but let's see, did we actually have anything else? We had a long bow. Okay, we're not taking Vander, we're not taking Clan. Alright. Let's go. Let's get started. Alright.
We must deal with them quickly and return to the castle. There's not a moment to spare.
Of course, Prince Alchrist. Leave it to us.
I wager we'll be back in time for dinner.
Such confidence. But I'm still concerned about casualties. I will protect you both.
So brave.
I think Lapis is a part of the Alchrist fan club.
But, as your retainers, it's really our job to protect you.
Or she says reality check.
Behind me.
Oh, Chris, don't be ridiculous. You're an archer. You should be at the rear.
Hang on! Citrine! You should also be in the back!
You two...
Okay, so they're gonna be part of my group too. So I was a little concerned. I wasn't thinking that, you know, we'd have a couple of extra units. So let's just go with it.
Oh, the Divine Dragon is absolutely...
Absolutely not as cute as we are?
Right, exactly.
That's the spirit. Outshine the enemy, and then defeat them. Now, let's steal those rings and do Hortensia proud. Ready to start?
Yes, Risotto. Let's make quick work of them.
Okay, let's go. So, condition for victory, defeat Hortensia. Alright, so here's what I'm thinking. Let's see, these guys are just regular dudes. We can probably, let's see, where's our archers? Lapis is not one of them, but we can...
Prince Alchrist, Citrine, stay back. I'll handle this. I can knock down anyone who stands in our way.
Okay, what can she do? Powerful weapons like blades and... Oh, okay, so she's got a smash weapon. Okay. Alright. Now, I know that we can take down this Pegasus Knight from here using Alchrist. Just start off the battle with getting one kill in. Boom.
I'm sorry.
The bow, I love this. This is fantastic. Alright. This guy's just a pole arm guy, so we need someone with an axe to step in. But she's got an iron blade. Anna can do this.
To open up shop.
She's not strong enough to finish, though, but we have a... Let's think about this. Who else do we have that can swing in and finish it? Okay, so we have Citrine as a mage who can swing in and finish the job, so can we...
Show me the way.
Yeah, we can set up the kill here with her. We can move her to an adjacent spot right here so that she's not blocking. And then just cast... Oh, can she take him out completely? Yeah, she can just cast fire and take him out right there. Although, again, too little too late do I realize, oh, if we had just used the weaker attack, we would have been able to gain Anna some easy EXP. So that was my fault. Thunder in this game can attack from 3 range? That's excellent. Okay, I didn't know that. Alright, and then right here, we have an armor destroying sword, so we can do this. But first, before we do that, let's check the danger radius on these enemies here. Okay, so we don't have to worry about Pegasus units. We're good. They're actually a little far out of range right now, so no need to concern ourselves with that. We can pretty confidently attack into this armored knight using the armor slayer, and that's the end of that. One hit, one kill.
I had to stop you.
Okay. Oh, we're still in the danger radius. Alright, well, what do we got here? We got a lance fighter. 2 lance fighters. Okay, so we need to step in and protect. How do we do that? Let me think. So we have... What we can do is we can chain guard here. Okay. And we're gonna move ATA up here. I see Pegasus Knights kind of gathered at the edge of both sides of the bridge. Let me think. Lance fighters would be weak to axes. Is there a way that we can... This adds some avoidance, so we're just gonna wait here with Alfred. Hopefully draw some of the aggro, and then just kind of move forward little by little. We're gonna stick Anna with somebody else who might not do too much damage. That way we can give her some free kills, basically. And we're gonna have Saline hang back a little bit, since, you know, she's capable of, what do you call it? She's capable of warping if needed.
What a lovely scene.
Alright. Here we go. Let's see how they advance. Yes, I'm keeping breaks in mind. That's kind of why I moved...
Such a wonderful time playing together, haven't we, Divine Dragon? Speaking for
Oh, what's about to happen?
So I hope you don't mind, but I brought a friend along to join in the fun.
Is that Lucina?
That's an emblem. But how? How is she here without my summoning her?
Look at your face! You silly Divine Dragon. Did you think emblems were just a you thing? Not by a long shot. Yeah, it's a pretty cool trick, huh? I'm so glad I'm able to use it. And it's all thanks to Lord Sombron powering up this ring.
Okay, so Sombron's capable of activating the emblems too. Ah.
That's one of the rings my mother was protecting. Give it back!
Yeah, not gonna happen. It's Illusia's ring now. But if you really want to see it one last time, come a little closer. I'll give you a good long look.
Okay, so that's gonna be something that we have to keep in mind. Some foes can also use emblems in combat. These dark emblems cannot engage, but they still use engage attacks. A light indicates when a foes have engage attacks ready. Keep an eye out. Okay.
That emblem is a formidable foe. Nearby enemies can join in her attacks. We'll have to be careful.
Okay, so nearby. This is kind of what I was wondering, because our last one we had a lot of chain attacks that landed on us, and I kind of wanted to prevent that from happening this going forward. So it looks like if we try to take her head on, I'm gonna bet. Let's see. Here's a backup. Huh, really? Only one backup? I would have thought that there would have been more. Cavalry, armored, key adept. Yeah, so only one backup. So we might want to take those guys out first. That way they can't provide any kind of support. But yeah, I'm keeping the, what do you call it? The brakes in mind. What do we got here? Both of these guys are mages. Alright, so... Gwen, welcome back! Yeah, maybe, you know, kill Hortensia's units before killing her. Yeah. Let's see. Do these guys have the throwing javelins? Yeah. Alright. Here's what we can do. We can move Alfred and then engage. Yes, hello, welcome back. Alright, and then we're gonna override. What's gonna do the most damage, I wonder? We're just gonna go with the Iron Lance. And set them up to be easy kills, basically. There we go. Boom. Alright, and now we just clean up, basically, from here. Maybe move Alfred. Ooh, no, that's a bad place to be. Maybe leave Alfred where he is. Alright, but we move over here, and we're going to attack, knowing that we're probably going to have a little bit of priority here. We got the higher speed, and we're engaging.
I won't falter.
And that's a crit, so I mean, that's always a plus. Alright, and then, let's see. Let's try to get some levels on Etier, because I feel like she's going to be good in the long run, but not if I let her fall behind everyone else. Alright.
Looks like I broke him.
Easy peasy. I was favoring Vander, but as it turns out, Vander's stats compared to Alfred are just kind of middle of the road. So I thought to myself, you know, probably a better idea to switch to Alfred, at least for the time being. If we come across a better unit, then by all means, you know. But until then, it's kind of we're using Alfred.
As you wish.
All right, so we can hit from 3 using Thunder, so we can do that. Okay. That keeps us at a very good distance, and then let's see. Can we no, we can't because he's... Yeah, it is a little bit of a pity because I did like Vander for starters. I thought Vander was really cool. Welcome, Krolver Knight. Good to have you. Let's see. I know that we're probably gonna take a hit here. Oh no, wait, we don't have to. We can switch to an iron sword, and that's still gonna do all the damage. I thought we were gonna stick with the blade, but oh well, we take a little bit of damage, but a little bit of damage isn't so bad. I think Anna is gonna be a great unit as a mage, based on the research that I did. As long as we change the course of her particular build as it is right now, she could be really amazing. So She's kind of like the Lysithea of this game, from what I heard, where she's having like a 50% growth rate on her magic. So if you can get her to a Sage class or something like that, that's an additional 30%. So I'm like, okay, that is insane. I'm gonna absolutely use Anna in that way. Looks like we can't progress beyond these barricades, so we're just gonna have to split off here. Let's see what we got. Can we draw some aggro from these Pegasus Knights? It's probably not a wise idea to try to draw it all at once. So let's see. Where do we put John? John is down here. We're gonna move him with the rest of these guys. All right. We're gonna chain guard here. Yes, Gwen, I actually did decide to keep Fram, mostly because she makes me laugh so much. We already have a mage down here with Citrine, so we're going to go ahead and move Saline up here. And we're going to try to stick just out of the danger radius of this Pegasus Knight. And we're going to see if they make a move to approach. Yeah, several approaching here. Okay, perfect. We're all set up. We got Diamant, or not Diamant, but Alchrist down here, who can take down this Pegasus Knight before they do too much harm. Perfect. All right, let's see. We got axes. Yep, Axe Cavalier. So, let me think. What is the best way? We can move Anna here. Can she... She can't finish it, though. That's kind of the thing. So, what we're going to do instead is we're going to move Lapis here. And we're going to try to get her to take out this guy. She's going to need somebody to come in and finish the kill, which I think we can move Citrine up, and Citrine will still be able to do it. Plus... No, that's a crit. Okay, good. So there we go. And then, let's see. We can use Citrine to deal some damage here. And then we'll have Anna swoop in for the kill. And that gains her some free EXP.
Come again.
Got it. Iron Great Axe obtained. Great. Alright. Alright, let's see. That Pegasus Knight is still too far for me to do anything from here, but maybe we can do some chip damage with Chloe. It would have to be over here. Nah, you know what? We need to be closer, so here. And that's a break. And we're gonna position... Oh, they're trying to come down here. So, let's see. We're pretty much clear down here. And as far as I can tell, there's no more flying enemies on the sides. So as soon as we make it past this initial barricade, we can kind of start picking off these guys one by one. How we're going to draw the aggro here without aggroing everybody is a question to be had. But basically, we don't want to aggro Hortensia, so we might actually kind of like come over the side here and just kind of like draw out this Illusion Soldier and then Rosado, and then come from the bottom here and do the same thing here, just kind of like slowly draw all of them out. Let's see. I'm gonna try to, let's see, okay, let's check the danger radius for these guys. Alright, so basically as long as we stay clear of that area, I want to have Alfred as close to this point here, so that way whenever he runs out of engage, we can restore it. Alright. And everybody else here has moved. We can't do any magic using... using Saline because the enemies are out of range, but what we can do is we can position her and Barty here such that we can have Fram do the chain guard on all of them. And then we'll move little by little that way. Okay. Enemy phase. Longbow time? Oh, you know what? I forgot that we had the longbow. That's something that completely slipped my mind. Okay, so Fram, you equip Fram with Micaiah. Micaiah is good for like a healer unit for sure. What class did you have Fram as in your end game though? That's one of the things that that I've kind of been wondering. I heard that the advanced martial monk isn't really all that great, so I was kind of wondering if maybe there was a different class that would be good for her. All right, cool. So we got that. All right, let's see here. What we can do here. Can Fram make it all the way here? Yes. But she can't make it all the way to where I want her to be, or can she? Yeah, basically, like, right here, we're gonna have to stick outside of the danger radius for now, just until she can chain guard, and we can take advantage of that. Other than that, we can... Let's see, let's move Chloe over here. We'll have her off to the side, just kind of like picking enemies as they come. Looks like... Let's see, what do we got here? This guy is an armored one, which is fine, because Lapis is equipped to deal with that. Alright. And we got John here, so if we make Lapis step in and then equip her with the Iron Blade, we're good to go. And then we'll have John step in to do the Chain Guard. And that'll give her everything she needs. Okay. Wow, Alcris seems to have like a very low range of mobility, but maybe that's just the terrain. Okay. All right, and let's move everyone forward, and we're good to go. She was Martial Master Fram? Okay.
Not if I can help it.
There we go. Alright, units moving forward. Perfect. What do we got here? So this is a sword guy. Sword guy loses to lance, but yeah. I think we have Alfred equipped with something that something that can do something with that. I think we had him with like armor piercing one. What we can do here is attack with Yunaka. She's out of range, so she can like just deal poison. Just a little bit of chip damage. Alright. And then right here... we have Saline finish it off.
All in the name of peace.
Oh, bond XP between Saline and Celica is at max. Nice. Alright, so who's coming up here? We have Axers. So we're gonna put Barty front and center. They're riders, but I don't think that's necessarily gonna be a bad thing. So we're gonna go... oh, we can't chain guard. We're We're damaged. Can we have... how do we make this work? I already moved her in, so that's no longer something that we can work around. Can we... what is our movement range here? How much can we do? We can move Alfred forward, but then that puts him in... You know what? Let one battle at a time. Let's think about this. We have... Citrine can attack this guy. And that'll take care of the armored unit. And chain attack from Lapis, make sure that he goes down. Okay. Let's see. We probably want to protect John, him being one of our squishier units. And have him just heal Citrine while we're at it.
So kind of you.
Alright, looks like everyone's going to be targeting Anna. We don't want to move too far forward. What's this guy here? He's a martial monk. The Micaiah engraving that boosts your avoid, reduce your damage. Perfect for a support unit. Yeah, I was doing some engraving earlier. I think that I put the Marth engraving on both Alfred and Barty's swords. Let me think here. What do we do? Yeah, this is kind of a weird one. It might be the case that we just try to take some hits and see if we can recover after. You might get broken with Alfred and Chloe. Yeah, you're absolutely right. So we might just need to take that hit. That might just be what we have to do here. So let's see how it plays out. Yeah. Okay, well, 1 damage, not terrible. We can live with that. That's also not terrible. Alright, and that triggers Alchrist's ability. So what we're going to do here is we're going to set up a kill here for Anna using Alchrist. Oh, wait, I forgot. There's a chain attack, so this guy's going down. No, there's a chain guard, so not going down. Alright. Didn't see this guy here, but we can take him out to prevent that from happening again. We're just going to go with the Iron Sword. That should be more than enough. No damage. Perfect.
Made quick work of that.
Alright, and this is an easy kill for Anna.
All in a day's work.
Alright, and we have this guy here, which Barty can take out fairly easily, I'm sure. Yeah, not even a problem, we're good. Break. Alright. And those are all the enemy units that were here for now. So now what we're going to do is we're going to start advancing to both the top and the bottom halves of the screen and hopefully draw some aggro off of these guys and get Hortensia alone. Yeah. We're checking that range. We're making sure that we don't accidentally end up in their sights. So, looks good. I think Hortensia is like right down the center, so as long as we're not stepping between these two tiles, we should be good. Alright. We're gonna go ahead and use a vulnerary on Fram. That way we can get our chain block back online. And let's see. It looks like we're pretty stacked up top, so we're gonna move. We're gonna move Saline up here because we have Citrine down bottom. So as the situation calls for, we can work with. And of course, John goes down here with everyone else, and we're gonna use a vulnerary with. Oh, he doesn't have a vulnerary. Interesting. So let's see. Trade with Anna. Let's get that vulnerary. We're gonna give Anna her meal back. Oh wait, we didn't need to trade. We have Anna's meal. What am I thinking? We can block one space with Obscure. You're right. All right. We should be good to proceed. Wait, did I not? I meant to make Alfred rest here so that way we could refill his engage meter. That was my bad. Let's go Time Crystal. Okay, John used an item. Alfred, wait here. That was my bad. I wasn't thinking. Alright. And that should be good. Let's see what the enemy phase what the enemy phase does. Nothing. Great. Gwen asked, do I have the DLC? I do not. Alright, let's see. So what do we have down here? We have, this is a hero with backup. They have a steel sword. So we want a Lancer down here, which might be precisely where Alfred goes. Alright. Which, in that case, we don't want to draw the aggro yet. So we want Barty up here to draw the aggro of this particular unit. I think that was what was the name there? Rosado. I forgot. It was like the Spanish word for pink. Oh, Fram can't make it all the way over there. Okay. Oh, so we're actually blocked up here. We have to go down bottom. Yeah, so we don't want to do that. We're going to have to move everyone into position and then just be ready to hit them on the clap back. We can always warp using saline too, so depending on how everything goes, you know, this isn't necessarily like a bad place to be. But yeah, I do believe that there's actually nothing blocking the path down here. It's just up here. I didn't notice that there was this hay pile. So we have Chloe on standby. Let's go. Let's see how this goes. Really? Didn't draw the aggro? Nothing. Interesting. All right. So we know that this is where Rosado is, right? That's her whole thing. Maybe, I feel weird because I feel like I'm gonna aggro everyone if I step too far in there. So this might be, yeah, Warp Ragnarok is extremely risky at this moment. So it was kind of be something that I fell back on, where if we were actively fighting a unit, we could just drop in and you know, beat them with it. But all right, we're gonna move Fram here. We're gonna do the chain guard. All right, this draws Hortensia, so we don't want to do that. All right. And this is Gold Mary. Gold Mary is a steel sword person, so we're gonna move Alfred into position. We don't want him to advance too much further than John, so let's We're gonna make him advance, and we're gonna try to get John to like do as much catching up as he can. Alright. And we're also gonna have Citrine there because she can provide long-range assistance. Altchrist is in a weird place right now. That draws Hortensia, so we don't want to do that. And that draws Hortensia, so we don't want to be there either. Yanaka can pretty much make it all the way in here, but we just need that extra step. Alright, let's see. Does that work? Nah, they're determined to stay together. So this might just be like a headlong rush. Because they're not gonna break formation, it doesn't look like. Alright, let's see. How far can John make it? John can make it all the way in here. Nope, not all the way in. That's fine. Maybe. I think you're right. We might need to. How far can we go? We can't go all the way. And this draws 2, but which 2 are we? We're gonna need to cancel the... We're gonna need to cancel Rosado. Rosado being a flyer is just kind of frustrating to deal with. But you know what? Alright, I'm gonna take a gamble here. I have an idea, and let's see. I have an idea, and Fram has the... Yeah, you're right. Fram does have the obscure stave, so let's see what we can do here. I'm gonna... that's too much. Yeah, there's a certain area where they all just kind of start locking on, so... What we're gonna do is we're gonna wait... We're gonna engage, and we're gonna wait here. We're gonna see if we can draw them out, and then just deal with them as they come. Maybe they'll move in with whenever we have more than a few units in their sights. Whoa, didn't mean to do that. Hold. Time crystal. Meant to use chain guard with Fram. Yes. Alright. Here. And yeah, let's see how this plays out. It's like stepping into the lion's den, but they do not want to break formation for anything. So it feels a little awkward to try to like bait them out one by one when that's not what they want to do. Yeah, they're just not going to move. So it might be the case that we just need to like do a headlong rush and just take out one person and then just deal with the fallout. So let's just do that. Alright. Lodestar rush. Nah, not that. Does that secure the kill? It does. Alright. Let's just go with it. And yeah, you're right.
Happy to meet you.
You're right. We can engage with Sigurd too and just use override. I was trying really hard to not send someone into their death and didn't even consider that Sigurd was back online. Alright. So that takes care of one.
I'm sorry, Hortensia. I have to retreat.
Alright, level 2 Divine Dragon. We also obtained a steel axe. Alright, but now everybody's attention's over here. We're in their line of sight, so let's just engage.
Emblem, engage.
And let's go. Alfred here can override. No, let's not attack. Let's here. Override, and we're just gonna do all the damage that we can. Do we have something? Rider's Bane right here. This will do a lot.
I'm going to ask you nicely. Please die.
Raise your sword.
Break, break, break across the board. Yeah, we're good. Lance power 2, Lance proficiency, excellent. And now Alfred's in a weird position. So we need to get in here and do everything we can. So let's see, we're gonna engage.
Emblem, engage.
And let's try to one-shot someone else. Warp Ragnarok. Right here, we can we land here? Is this something, is there a place we can land? It isn't. We can land here though. There we go.
I want to help you.
Alright, so where do we go from here? Is Chloe just a little out of range? Yes. And Fram is too, so we're all just a little too far out of range. Let's see. We have Yunaka on backup because she's got like the Micaiah's ult. Yeah, I was actually... it's weird because Chloe also has like a weirdly high magic stat for the class that they started off with. So I wasn't sure what to think here, but you know, we're gonna move. Let's see, what is this? Is something that I forgot to notice, but like, what is Hortensia's weapon? What's she using? She's using magic? Interesting. All right, so let's see. We can technically move... Well, no, John's mobility's pretty bad. Should have pushed a little bit harder inward. Alright, let's see. What's Anna's avoidance? Well, I would say Lapis's avoidance is a lot better. So if we put her here, there's a good chance that she's gonna duck one hit. And we don't want to move John too far in there because that's pretty much a death sentence. Let's see. Yeah, I agree. Given what Chloe comes equipped with, it's possible that, you know, she could benefit greatly from a little extra lance proficiency. Alright. We can have Chloe wait here and then just kind of wait for the rush and see what happens. Have some units standing back. See what happens here.
Up close, you're only half as captivating as I thought, Divine Dragon.
That's what you care about here in battle? Let's just settle this.
Alright. What happens? Oh, yeah, there's the chain attack. They don't do a lot of damage, though, so we're good.
You're horrible. That's it. I'm leaving.
You're horrible. I'm leaving. Alright. That didn't go as bad as I thought it would. I was concerned that, you know, they would be a little smarter about the way they attacked.
You got an emblem ring? Better cough it up. I challenge my fate.
This is gonna break him. But he's okay though. He didn't die, and that's exactly what we were hoping for. All right, let's see. I think that she's the last one, right? We took care of everyone else? Alright, so right here, let's echo. Yeah, she's got a lot of HP, or a lot of resist. I mean, I guess she's resisting magic because she's a flying unit. That didn't occur to me until I shot the first, until I shot my first spell. All right, but we're echoing those, so let's just go ahead and do more damage and just kind of like chip her down. We need to get Alfred out of there though, because it looks like she switched over to a sword, so that's gonna make it hard for him to survive. So we're just gonna move him back and over to where John is. John can do his thing and just kind of heal him up. Staff, heal, Alfred.
What a pick-me-up.
Yeah, you can't catch Alfred. He's too quick. Alright, we have Alchrist here. If he can... Oh, man. Alchrist's, what do you call it? Movement is kind of bad here. She switched over to a sword, so we need someone with a lance. Oh, wait. Yeah, Alfred would have been fine. I'm thinking backwards. I would have thought that, yeah. So Chloe should be able to do good here. What'll do more damage? The javelin will do more damage. So let's just go in for that. She'll break. Yeah, there it is. I got my weapon triangle mixed up. I was like, hey, she's got a sword. She'll do great against lances. And I was like, wait, that's not how that works. Alright, let's see. How far can we get? Ah, man. We gotta get one of those staves that warps. Need those. Let's see, where is Citrine? Not close enough. Alright, but we can deal some damage here. She's broken. We can at least take her down a peg. We can take her down 1 health bar.
Return the ring. No way! I'm the one who's after the rings. We could have done this the easy way, but no! You had to be stubborn. I'm stubborn. I live to fight again.
Okay, we basically got her surrounded on all but one side. So we need to start moving in for the kills. Gotta get one of those warping staves as soon as we can. Because I feel like my units have very little mobility as is. Oh man, Chloe coming in clutch. So yeah, this is the end of it. I thought that this was actually gonna take a little more effort, but no, we're good.
Oh, I lost. No fair. I lost? Well, you're not getting my ring. I won't let Father down.
That's right. I have been using the Mercurius quite a bit in the last couple of missions because it helped me level up to the point where we could upgrade, so I'm trying to get a little bit more EXP on some units that I want to promote next, so... But there we go. Chapter 7, Dark Emblem completed. Do we get Lucina's ring now?
This is so frustrating. Rosado, Goldberry, all soldiers, retreat!
They fled in a hurry.
Yeah, I've never heard anyone fleeing
There's
in
lot
not
of
a
damage to
hurry.
the bridge. It may take time to find a safe path forward.
We didn't recover the emblem ring.
We didn't lose any
Oh,
either.
that's
And most importantly,
that
we're
sucks.
not hurt. Let's call that good enough.
Yeah, I mean, I suppose.
You're right.
It is plain now that Queen Lumera's stolen rings lie in Illusia's hands. In which case, we can deduce that they possess 5.
Oh, snap. That's almost as many as we have.
5?
Yes, counting the rings taken from Lethos Castle. The rings of the Sage Lord, the Azure Twins, the Instructor, and of course, the Princess Exalt. Princess Hortensia was wielding the latter, as you'll recall. Besides those 4, there was
Okay,
one
so
entrusted to them by
Lucina is the Princess Exalt. The Azure Twins, I don't know why, but yeah, that sounds to me like from Birthright, right? That rings a bell. I feel like that's from Birthright. The Instructor is very clearly Byleth.
Which one?
If I may, I believe it's the ring of the Lady of the Plains.
Lady of the Plains. I don't know who that is.
The king favors it, or so I've heard. He keeps it in his personal chambers.
That's not creepy.
His chambers? That's odd. Firne's ring has a hall in the castle all to itself. Where does your kingdom keep its ring?
I don't want to know.
Like Firene, we store ours in a special gallery in the castle. Speaking of which, how soon might we be able to depart? I really am worried about the situation there.
Do I want to know what, Lurker?
Let's prepare to leave.
Okay.
Thank you. If anything has happened to my father or brother, I don't know what I'll do.
All rings. I want to save it for now. I was surprised to see Lucina, so you know, like, I kind of don't want to spoil it because it feels like it would be a neat surprise. Byleth being a professor in Three Houses to me just says, yeah, he's the ring of the Instructor, no questions. The reason that I say that Birthrights would be the one for the ring of the Azure Twins is because if I recall correctly, there was a character called Ashura in those games. So that's what I'm going off of here. I'm not familiar with many Fire Emblem games besides those in the 3DS and the GameCube and the, what do you call it? My guess is close. All right, good. Alrighty, and that is 2 hours, so we're gonna call it here. So I've been looking at my schedule for next week, and my job is gonna prevent me from streaming all week like I did this week. However, we do have some openings in the middle of the week, so it looks like we're gonna pick up our Let's Play on the 19th and the 20th, which will be on Wednesday and Thursday, which will be the only days that I'm capable of streaming the Let's Play next week. However, the week after that, we'll be back to our five-day schedule. So we'll be from the 24th through the 28th. We're going to be progressing on Fire Emblem Engage. So I want to thank you guys for watching, and we're gonna be proceeding with this game. I'm having a lot of fun with it. It's different from the Fire Emblems that I played in the past. So there's a lot of stuff that I'm having to get used to, and you know, no two Fire Emblem games are the same. So you're learning and obtaining abilities in different ways from what I was expecting. So it's kind of like a little bit of an adjustment. You know, like the most recent one that because I did play Echoes, and I did and the Three Houses has been my favorite. That's actually what got me into the series. But I learned today that Three Houses was actually a huge departure from the usual Fire Emblem formula. So I came in expecting one thing, and this is completely different, but not in a bad way. I actually am very, very engaged with this game, pun intended. So I actually cannot wait to see what happens next. So thank you guys for joining me today, and we'll be back on Sunday with our usual podcast, where we discuss any and all things nerdy. We may discuss some of what we've been doing with the Let's Play. I think we had a guest originally, but the guest had to cancel at the last moment, so instead of doing our Digimon episode, we're going to be doing a little bit of a freestyle thing. We're going to come up with something unusual to do or to talk about. And then after our Sunday episode, we'll be back on Wednesday with another Let's Play of Fire Emblem Engage, Episode 6. So thank you, Lurker, Gwen. We had Nelly Minx, we had Helix in the chat, we had someone else whose name I don't recall, I'm sorry.
The K person name.
Yes, I'm looking actively because I forgot the name. It was unique and I forgot it, and I'm sorry.
Krolver Knight.
Krolver Knight, yes. So thank you guys for watching. And we'll be back next week, and we'll see you then.